Mood disorders by Natalie, Lizzie, and Sarah. A mood disorder is a psychological disorder characterized by emotional extremes. There are two main differentiations within mood disorders: major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder. Major depressive disorder is sometimes called clinical depression. It affects a person's day-to-day life and prevents them from living how they live without the disorder. This disorder is diagnosed when a person experiences 5 or more depressed moods, loss or gain, appetite loss or gain, physical agitation or lethargy, loss of empathy, remorselessness or sense of guilt, and continuous concentration, or current concentration. These require bipolar disorder is when a person alternates between depression and mood. Depression is characterized by depression and loss of significant impairment in daily life. Mania is marked by hyperactive, wild, and optimistic. For someone to be diagnosed with bipolar disorder, they must have a manic episode and a major depressive episode in the same 2 weeks. For a manic episode, they must have 2 or more of these symptoms: important self-esteem, more toxic than usual, racing thoughts, stressability, increasing goal-oriented activity or psychomotor agitation, or excessive involvement in activities that have a high potential for painful consequences. These symptoms must last for at least 1 week and be present most of the day, nearly every day. The criteria for a major depressive episode is the same as for a major depressive disorder. Of the 5 symptoms, 2 must be depressed mood and loss of interest depression. These symptoms must occur within the same 2-week period as the manic episode.
Bipolar disorder is very decisive. In major depressive disorder, a person experiences 2 or more weeks with 5 or more of the following symptoms, including problems regulating sleep and appetite, low appetite, and others. A person suffering from bipolar disorder can also experience similar symptoms. However, these low periods are mixed with periods of the complete opposite. Mania, a hyperactive, wildly optimistic state, is also a part of bipolar disorder, while not present in major depressive disorder. The main way to differentiate between major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder is to closely observe the symptoms, and if an individual also goes through the extreme highs, mania, then they can be diagnosed with bipolar disorder. These disorders are rarely diagnosed together. They have an extremely low comorbidity rate. While a person suffering from bipolar disorder may also have symptoms of someone suffering from major depressive disorder, they are not considered to have both disorders. Because symptoms of major depressive disorder are part of bipolar disorder, they are rarely and only in extreme and unique cases diagnosed together. Looking at mood disorders through the biopsychosocial lens is quite intriguing. Taking a look through the biological perspective, mood disorders tend to run in the family, with the risk of major depressive disorder and bipolar disorder increasing if one has a parent or sibling with the disorder. In a depressed system, scientists have been able to point to chromosome 3 in separate studies. Looking through the social cognitive perspective, mood disorders take on a different turn. Learned helplessness or self-defeating beliefs and compulsive fretting and overthinking, known as rumination, are concepts that can cause and are prevalent in mood disorders. The biological perspective and social perspective both interact to form and explain mood disorders. An individual sees one of their parents suffer from diagnosed major depressive disorder and need treatment. Biologically, their genes have already been affected, which puts them at a greater risk for a mood disorder. Later in life, after many stressful events such as divorce or a family death, they begin to blame themselves for everything that has gone wrong and continue rumination. Eventually, they also develop major depressive disorder. Well, the combination of the greater risk biologically for getting the disease and the stressful environment led to the development of this disorder, which shows how in order to fully understand mood disorders, psychologists must look through the combination of the biopsychosocial lens.
Created using Powtoon.